What's going on is Cop Pizzle. So the Giants have completed their second preseason game of the 2023 season. I'm a little bit under the weather tonight, so I don't have a ton of energy, but I wanted to talk about what I saw tonight. And first and foremost, we've seen clips, we've heard about it. The Daniel Jones, Darren Waller connection. And that first drive tonight was, sensational. I mean, first of all, Danny should have went 100% completion percentage tonight. But wow, the connection that he has right now with Darren Waller is really something else. And, it's funny because I really believed that Kenny Golladay was going to be Daniel Jones's version of Plaxico Burress. At least I was hopeful that was going to happen. And obviously that didn't happen. That was a disaster. But boy, it looks like he may have that in Darren Waller. Eli's game, going back to Eli, his game elevated when he was able to get a Plaxico Burress. And to watch Danny have this connection with Darren Waller, God, it is like, please, football gods, do not let us down and allow this man to get hurt this season. Let us have this all year long. If just let us have this, please. And I don't want to get too excited because it's preseason, but boy, there's been a lot of talk about Daniel Jones over the last several years, and especially the last 12 months. And my goodness, he looked sensational tonight. He looked great. So really excited about that. I thought that the 2023 Giants draft class looked really great tonight. Obviously, Jalen Hyatt was able to get a touchdown. I just can't wait to see what he does in a Giants uniform throughout his career. I'm so excited about it. Obviously, Eric Gray got a touchdown. I liked what I saw from him. He's going to make an impact on this Giants team. I really believe that in 2023. And so I'm excited about, I was excited to see him get in the end zone tonight, do his thing. Really liked what I saw. Jordan Riley, man, you can really see a future where he's going to be in there with Dexter Lawrence, and the depth that he's going to bring to the Giants defensive line this season is amazing. Is great. I liked some of what I saw in the secondary tonight from some of the starters. First two teams. I liked what I saw. I think, I really believe it's weird because for the first time in a long time, I've actually got a little bit more confidence in the offense than I do the defense. I feel like this defense is going to be good at times this year. And I believe there's going to be times when it's going to give us a headache. And some of that, I think, is due to the fact that there's a lot of young guys on this team, right? I mean, even a guy that's really talented like Kayvon, right? This is his second year. There's a lot of young guys. The linebacker play right now is a little iffy on the Giants, if I'm being honest. The secondary guys are young, right? Banks, Hawkins, they're talented, but they're young, and they're going to make mistakes, right? So that's kind of the issue that I kind of see right now in game form. That's outside the practice, part of things. It's got that feeling of oh yeah, they're going to be good, but there's going to be some growing pains and there's going to be some headaches, and so that's the part, and who's going to step up and be the, you like to think Ojawari is going to step up and be, outside of Kayvon to give another, edge, some kind of pass rush. You don't want to have to rely so much on Dexter Lawrence or Big Cat to get that big inside push. So I just feel like this defense is going to be good and bad this year. The offense, I see a pathway of them really doing well. When you look at things like, everyone knows how much I like Slayton. But when you see Hyatt tonight, right? When you see Darren Waller, when you see a spell back like Eric Gray or even Corbin, you see better offensive line play, right? You see Danny doing his thing. And I think I mentioned Waller early, but you see Waller and even Bellinger, right? You see Bellinger, he was able to get a tutty. So you just see the pieces on offense really coming together like a really nice, well-oiled machine offense. So, tonight I'm optimistic. I just liked, I liked what I saw from the starters. Guys, I'm going to tell you right now, though, I hate the field logo. I hate the middle of the field logo. I don't like it. It's too large. It's too big. I'd much rather the old school Giants logo in there, but that's just want to throw that in there. But, good to see Giants football back on the field tonight. We'll see what comes of this. We'll get down to that last preseason game, get a little closer, but just wanted to give a couple thoughts on what I saw tonight. There's you can see there's things happening, and I will say this too before I shut her down here. This team seems to have a lot more depth than they did a year ago. It's interesting to see how it's all going to play out. But yeah, I was excited about some players that I saw tonight, and it was just good to see the Giants back on the field. So, anyways, Pistols going to go try to not be under the weather. I hate being this way. So, anyways, guys, have a good rest of your night.